Hi there, my name is Christopher Schwartz, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the Medmen of West Hollywood. Just a little overview of the topics I'm going to cover today. I'm going to go through an introduction of Medmen, followed by the important findings from a situation analysis and the marketing objectives, followed by the target market and positioning, and then follow that up with promotional strategy and then the evaluation of its performance, and then wrap it up with some financial estimates. Introduction to MedMen is a medical marijuana dispensary located in West Hollywood, California, that is planning on expanding into recreational marijuana sales starting with the first of next year. The the company optimized its cultivation and distribution practices. Everything within the supply chain is done in-house, so they have full control and they optimize it to cut as much of the cost as they can to offer the top quality products for a reasonable price. So the important findings from the situation analysis include the marijuana industry is growing at a rate of 26% per year, and that is expected to continue through the year 2020. And the social stigma against marijuana use is fading away, which is very good for the marijuana industry because then it means more people are going to have a more positive attitude towards it. They're not going to be afraid of marijuana use, and it can expand the potential market for marijuana sales. And advertising and content pertaining to marijuana is limited in its distribution, meaning you can't target children with any advertisements or any of the content about marijuana. So the no greater than 30% of the audience can be projected to be under the age of 21, otherwise that advertisement becomes unlawful. The product portfolio offered by MedMen is very similar to that offered by the competition, with just a marginal benefit of the increased quality of MedMen's products. But since they are so similar with the products that they offer, they begin competing based on the customer's perceived value of the product and brand image. And the market has potential to expand through the education and the decreasing of that negative stigma towards marijuana. So some of the marketing objectives that we have laid out here. The financial objective is to reach $2 million in sales within the first year of recreational marijuana sales. The non-financial marketing objective is to increase the effectiveness of MedMen's social media use. There's 5 different metrics that we use to measure the social media effectiveness here. They are sentiment, strength, passion, magnitude, and social authority. Sentiment is the ratio of positive to negative posts about the company or brand on social media sites. The strength is the likelihood that a brand is being discussed on social media sites at any given time. The passion is the likelihood that those talking about the brand are willing to do so repeatedly. The magnitude is the activity of the brand throughout all social media sites. And then social authority is the measure of the followers' interactions with the brand's content. Obviously, you don't want to just release content and not have anybody read it, look at it, or interact with it at all, because then you're just wasting your time and money to provide this content for people that they're not interested in. Target market and positioning. The local area surrounding the retail store is populated by heavy social media users. They use it to get their social news. They use it to talk to their friends, their family. They're completely reliant upon it. And so we're targeting the 21 to 28-year-old social media dependent marijuana users in the area. And for positioning, MedMen positions itself to offer premium quality products for only a marginal premium of over the average price of the marijuana. So it has been called the Apple of marijuana distributors, meaning that it does have the higher price, but they do have a user-friendly attitude. They're willing to provide any information if needed, and their retail store is very similar to the one that Apple has, very clean cut. They use tablets to provide the information needed on any of the products, and the salespeople are always there to help you with the best customer service that is available. So the promotional strategy that we have here today is to move the potential customers along the decision-making process. So educational content is used to generate understanding and interest, so it can move people past that cognitive stage into the the effective stage, meaning that they are willing to generate a want or a likeness for the product. And advertising through sponsored YouTube content is designed to push people from that stage into actually behaving in a certain way, in this case, going out and buying the marijuana products. So Couch Shop is the first YouTube channel that I picked out. Is one of my favorites. They are a comedy gaming channel, and they're known for a couple of their members very much liking to use marijuana products. A lot of their videos get age gated, meaning that you have to confirm your age before you can go ahead and watch those videos. So because it requires a validation of your age, then it does not validate the 70-30 rule, and the expected audience of that video is not likely to have greater than a 30% be under the age of 21. So then advertising through them would be completely legal, and you can use them to generate an interest, and especially with it being a comedy channel, it can be very fun and engaging content there, as well as informative. The next YouTube channel that I picked out is called Custom Grow 420. The host of the show, his name is Jolie Oli, and he's very energetic, and he is designed for just marijuana use, and it's designed for cannabis patients and adults. All of his videos are age gated because they are about marijuana use, and he frequently does reviews of marijuana products on there. He is viewed as a trusted expert on the subject matter because he has so much experience with smoking different strains and different levels of potency of concentrates and everything, that he has a well-crafted opinion on different products. So anything he says kind of is law around the marijuana social culture there. So then moving on to the evaluation of performance, monthly analysis of the goal progression. So this is very important. You don't want to go multiple months, half a year, or for heaven's sake, the entire year without even measuring your performance and seeing if your efforts are worth it and if they're paying off. So once a month, you have to stop, take a look at everything, analyze the numbers, and see if you're headed towards the goals as you should be. So 1 month's numbers aren't representative of future results necessarily, but if something isn't looking very promising, then it should be analyzed thoroughly regardless. So then we have quarterly in-depth analysis. You take much longer to go through all the numbers and everything here, and this is where you can start making amendments to the marketing plan. If anything isn't working, you try to tweak it a little bit and it's still not working, then maybe it's time to scrap that idea and go ahead and move on with something else. Like, for example, if Couch Shop wasn't producing enough of a return for Medmen through their advertising there, then they might want to move away from Couch Shop and go towards advertising on a different YouTube channel. And then following now with the financial estimates, using Colorado's numbers as a reference, because there is no actual recreational marijuana sales on record for California because it hasn't been legal yet. But Medmen has, in a news release, they estimated an 8.3 billion yearly revenue on recreational marijuana sales in the year 2018 for California. So if holding the same ratio of population per number of marijuana retailers holds true for the same in California as it will be in same in Colorado as it will be in California, then the average annual revenue per retailer in California for the first year is going to be just over $1 million in annual revenue. Because of the brand strength that is offered, along with the promotional activities and everything, as you can see here, we hope to still reach our goal of that $2 million in annual revenue. It is lofty, but I think a very obtainable goal. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in.